Alright, it's me, Flamelli.
That's so boring.
Sorry, I'll try to do a better job of my intros. Okay, we're talking about angles. So here's a triangle that are called right triangles. These are not right triangles. And we define a right triangle as a triangle. A right triangle has one angle that is 90 degrees. Can we possibly have a triangle that has two 90-degree angles?
No.
No, very good. Let's see. Let me try to do one. Here's 90 degrees. I want a triangle. Here's another 90 degrees. Is that going to end up looking like a triangle? No. So that's why it's only one. Okay, next. Number 2. Define acute triangle. Here are 3 examples of an acute triangle. Here are 2 non-examples. So look at them carefully. And, Alana, what makes it an acute? Listen, because I might have to have another student add to the definition. Yes?
Where it's below 90.
Any more than that? Carolina?
The acute angle has, all 3 sides are less than 90 degrees.
Wording's a little off.
Has a little,
Linda?
the angle that is less than 90 degrees.
Angles. How many?
2, all 3.
All 3 angles. Yes. An acute triangle has
All angles?
3 angles that are less than 90 degrees. So all 3 of them are less than 90 degrees. Not one of them, not 2 of them. Thank you for writing this down. All 3 of them are less than 90 degrees. All of it. Can't believe I had to wait to Jason to write this down. Okay. Number 3. Define obtuse triangle. Here are 2 obtuse triangles. Here are none. You look, you figure out what makes these obtuse and these not. Okay. We'll go with Verlene and Linda. She misses something. I'm going to go with you. Yes.
It has to have one angle that's more than 90 degrees.
Yes. 1. Can there be 2 angles that are obtuse?
No.
No. Because here's one that's obtuse, right? I want to make a triangle. Here's another angle that's obtuse. Is that going to end up looking like a triangle? No. So an obtuse triangle has one angle that is more than 90 degrees. Okay. So, number 1, a right triangle, one 90-degree angle. Number 2, acute triangle. All of them have to be acute. Number 3, one that's obtuse. Okay? Okay. Those are based on angles. Now, on the other side, we are going to be looking at the sides. Okay. This is pronounced scalene. How many, raise your hand if you ever heard of the word scalene. Awesome. Very good. So about half of you. Okay, so look at these triangles that are scalene. Look at these triangles that are not scalene. I'll ask someone to define it in a second. Okay, raise your hand if you can define a scalene triangle. Joe? Not quite. Angel?
Yes, I know what you mean.
I need a little bit more detail. Jesus?
Triangle that has no equal sides.
Perfect. A scalene triangle has no equal sides. They have numbers, right, Angel? But none of the numbers match. None of the numbers are equal. Here, does anybody know what these little tiny marks mean on these triangles? That they're the same, they're equal. So these dash, 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 and they all have one dash. That means they're all equal. Here, the 2 dash, those 2 are equal. This one doesn't have any dashes, so that means it's different. Okay? Yes, Linda? Oh, wait, hold on. This is pronounced Isoceles. Isoceles. Okay? Oh, cross this one out. lightly, because I'm actually going to refer to it in a second. So just cross it out. It is placed in the wrong section. So just cross it out. I will go back to it, but, so don't like completely, but just put it like an X. Okay, these are isosceles. These are not. Raise your hand if you can define an isosceles triangle. Okay, Linda?
An isosceles angle has two equal sides.
Wait, what?
An isosceles triangle has two equal sides.
Good. An isosceles triangle has two equal sides. Has two equal sides. You want a little secret? It also has two equal angles. You'll learn that in high school. You don't need to know that in junior high, but you do need to know that in high school. An isosceles triangle has two equal sides, and just between us, it also has two equal angles. But you'll discover that in high school. Okay, there's one that's missing. Does anybody know which one's missing? We have a scalene triangle, an isosceles, and we're missing?
The triangle that's all equal.
Yes. What do you call that? Quad 4. Yes. So, we're going to skip this. We're missing what is called an equilateral triangle. An equilateral triangle has three equal sides. Do you remember the one we crossed out? Guess what that's called? An equilateral triangle. That's an equilateral triangle. You want to know a little secret? If it has three equal sides, it has three equal angles. But you'll learn that in high school. Also, and three equal angles. In middle school, you don't need to know about that, but it's kind of like, oh, it's the same thing. Three equal sides, three equal angles. Equilateral. So, we're going to be naming our triangles using two words. One word from page 4 and one word from page 5. It's like giving your triangle a first and last name. Okay? Everybody's born. Okay, now go back to page 2. Page 2. Page 2. Let's look at number 3 first. Look at the sides. Any equal sides? No. What do we call it? Scalene. So let's write that down. Scalene. Now let's give it a last name based on the angles. What is this? Acute. Acute. Obtuse. If I turn it this way, it's easier to see. You see the obtuse? So, this is a scalene. Obtuse. You only need one obtuse to make the whole thing obtuse. Does that make sense? Okay. Number 3. No, number 4, right? Okay. Miss J is passing out protractors. I'll wait. Okay. Did you guys have these measured? This one?
Yeah.
5, 3, 4. Okay. What do we call it based? Don't throw them. What do we call it based on these sides? Scalene. Now, the reason Miss J and I passed out these protractors is to quickly measure. Like this one, I know it looks less than 90, right? This one's less than 90. Acute. What about this one? Less than 90. Acute. That one. Let's check. It's a right. But, listen. This is 90 degrees. And the only way I realized that was using my protractor to measure. And I realized, and you're going to have to do it right now, don't wait on me, this is 90 degrees. So this is a scalene right. Tomorrow on your quiz, step 1, draw it. Step 2, name it. Now, are you going to take the risk and call this acute? No. You're going to have this tomorrow on the quiz, and my suggestion is that you measure it to make sure if it's acute, obtuse, or right. Does that make sense? Okay, try doing number 5. What do you name it? Feel free to go back to page 4 and 5. What do we name it? Alana? That's okay. Does it change the name? How? How many sides are equal? How many sides are equal on your paper? Does it change the name? Are they all acute? Did you all measure them? Okay, what do we call it? Isoceles. I like that. Are they all acute? Which one's not acute? Let me check. You're just looking if it's more or less than 90. Less than 90. They're all less than 90. Are you doing this? Don't just copy. Don't just blank out on me. Literally pick this up and measure your angles. Okay, number 6. It is acute. Equilateral. Very good. Okay, name number 8. Name number 8. Alright. Okay, what did you guys name number 8?
Number 8.
What about 7?
There's nothing there.
Yes, that's hence I said number 8. Acute. Equilateral. No, it's not equilateral. Who said equilateral? I was just checking if you were listening to me. Good job, because I'm like thinking of something else. Alright, we're good? Okay. On tomorrow, you're going to draw it. You're going to name it. Okay? Turn to page 6.